Yeah. So the flapping was maybe...
to feel my hands.
Yeah, and how important was flapping to being able to typing? If one would be the most important and 4 would mean that flapping was not important at all, 2 meant it was just kind of helpful, and 3 meant it was not very helpful. So that's 1. And I don't see when you're typing now that you do flapping. How come it's no more? How come you don't do it now? You're just used to it, or something different?
Because I own my body now, and I didn't before.
Was there? When did the idea for owning your body come to you? Always, or
After.
What was the idea? How did that come to you?
When I stopped being separate from it.
Yeah. So you were separate from your body, and was part of getting to own your body about typing?
Just as I got older, it was easier. No, I just got used to what is maybe the word. I integrated into my body.
Were there things that helped you integrate into your body?
Feeling it.
How
controlling it.
Was flapping a step towards feeling your body, like your hands?
Feeling.
Because...
Not always controlling.
Okay. So...
controlling is something.
Okay, so flapping would let you know you have your hands, and remember where they are in your body. Now I
had to remember where I was.
Remember where you are, remember where your hands are. Then, once you can remember that, now you have to control and make it go to the keyboard, yes?
Yeah.
So, first you have to, you can't make something go to a keyboard if you don't even know where it is. So the flapping is to know where it is and feel it?
Yes.
Now, next thing...
Because if you know where you want to go, but you don't know where you're at, how are you going to get there?
Exactly. So the biggest first
step...
like
I could go now to the kitchen or outside. See, like now. See, like now.
When you're thinking about this, you're not seeing right now, are you? Julie,
yes.
When you were thinking about going into the other parts of the house, it seemed to me that your eyes, even if they were open, were not seeing. Is that true, yes or no?
Yes.
So your mind...
Because you're seeing with your mind, not
yes.
with your eyes.
Right. So if you're seeing...
That's why I tell the dolphin, eyes. 1, 2, 3, eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes. Can't just say look. Look with what? Your eyes in your head or your mind?
So, when you're doing something like the typing with your hands, first,
You have to stay with yourself.
you have to stay with yourself, and to do that, you have to do a moving, like how you're...
I'm always moving.
Yeah, and so to be with your own body, you have to move, and if you want to connect to a part of your body so that you can maybe decide to do something with it, you have to move that part of your body.
Yes.
So like if you're going to type, you got to move your hands.
Yes.
Then you know where your hands are. Then would you next have to shut off your hands and your eyes so that you could make your mind see the keyboard and the idea to type?
Yeah, you see it first, then you do it. You think it,
See it in your mind or see it with your eyes?
you think it, then you see it, then you do it.
So first I'm going to flap with my hands to feel my hands.
Yes.
Then I'm going to be thinking in my mind about the keyboard. Then and seeing it and in my mind. Then I'm going to open my eyes and look at the keyboard, and then I'm going to move my hands that I now know where they are to touch the keyboard. Would it be like that kind of a steps?
Thinking first, then movement.
Thinking about the keyboard, finding your hands through movement,
Yes.
looking and then touching,
Yes.
looking with your eyes and then touching with your hand. Yeah. And if somebody,
See how everyone is doing it.
if
Copy.
what if you could, if you
Copy like
mimic, or not,
Yeah.
that's not the right word really, but to check their movement so that you know what to do for your own movement.
yes. Like working a doorknob was difficult at first.
So what would you do to help yourself work a doorknob? What would be the steps?
Watch.
With eyes or mind?
No, you gotta watch somebody do it first.
So use your eyes and watch someone do it.
Then when you want to do it, you replay what you remember.
And that would be in your mind with your eyes closed.
Yes, because you're remembering how someone else did it.
Yes. Then what would be the next step?
Then you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, so how would you start to do it? You have
Because
to,
you're looking at the doorknob and you want to turn it.
yeah, so now you have to
But
know where your
This
hands
is
are.
when you really wish that TLCAutism really works.
Telekinesis?
Yes.
And what is telekinesis?
That was when you think about something and it happens.
You wish you could make it happen by thinking. Instead of that, you have to think about
Yes.
it and then make your whole body work with it.
That's the cumbersome part, which I really think we should really get on that right away,
Okay.
because the convenience factor would be immense.
The convenience factor with what?
The convenience factor.
Oh,
It would
okay.
be convenient to just think it and it happens, rather
Mhm.
than the cumbersome of doing it. Like thinking about tying my shoelaces was a lot easier than actually doing it.
So you could think perfectly in your mind of the
Yes.
shoe and the laces and what a hand would do with all of it.
Yes, because you could see it.
But then you'd have to find all the parts of, if you
But
weren't,
it doesn't work. The theory of everything works so much better than the practice of everything.
so
That in the theory of everything, I possibly could be a profound plumber. And if I wanted to, I could learn and take a written exam and become a plumber. But the practice of actually doing the actual plumbing will be the difficult part. Do you understand?
Yes. So, also because in your mind, when you're thinking about it, you have control of all your senses.
Yes.
In your mind.
Yes.
But as soon as you have to actually do it, like you can't use your mind to think about it, and you have to find your body parts.
And then you have to get them to cooperate.
Yeah, which is, and you can't be
They
seen.
don't always.
Yeah, so many things to put together. And
you didn't ask the dolphin any questions.
Well, Dolphin, one thing I noticed, at first I thought you were taking a nap, but it turns out that you've been listening this whole time, very carefully, I guess. But Dolphin, I wonder, would you be willing with Mom to show us how you do some practicing exercises with talking that Mom was describing at the beach? Yes or no? What do you think?
Eyes. I know it. See, that's where it's hard.
Well, Julie, you were describing when we were sitting down and Dolphin was exploring the water. You were talking about some of the things that you do with her for practicing for speech.
Yes.
And
here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ears.
Now explain what that is to somebody who's never seen that exercise. Why are you saying counting and eyes and counting and ears? What are you telling Dolphin to do when you tell her that?
She knows. I told her already.
Yeah.
I tell her.
But for other people, if they were watching this, to understand what you mean.
You're listening right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the count to 5, you turn on your eyes.
And
count to 5 again, turn on your ears.
And what should the eyes be doing when you're counting? What are they supposed to be helping your body do?
Looking.
Okay. And so what would a person, what should Dolphin be looking at when she's using eyes and counting?
Focusing on her, on what she's seeing.
And what should she be seeing? Everything or anything?
Whatever she can see with her eyes.
Should she be trying to look at somebody's mouth? Yes or no?
No, just has to get used to shifting gears.
Okay. And also maybe used to using a part of her body that maybe is not...
controlling.
Yeah. Doing it on purpose?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ears now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ears now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ears now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes. It's like breathing and when you're shifting from one to the other, only you're consciously doing it, so it's more like controlling. You're not less all over the place. You're less all over the place. And you don't miss too much.
So how much would you do this kind of an exercise with?
I did it every day.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
would you do it several times a day, once a day, whenever you think of it?
All the time.
Okay. And
sometimes you spend more time on one, on the other, depending on what more you need.
And Dolphin, when you're working with Mom to do something like these exercises, is that something that you that you find hard to do, easy to do? What do you think? How do you know if Dolphin is getting tired or wants to keep going? Are you checking her for seeing if her eyes or ears, if she's going back and forth?
She's going back and forth.
Yeah. But how are you knowing?
Changes in the way she's pausing. Like she's spending more time listening. And then there's the shift.
I just saw a shift right now on tape when you were getting quiet, because Dolphin was listening to your voice, and then when you got quiet, her eyes opened and she looked around.
Yes. You'll see. I understand.
Dolphin.
Any kind of response is a response. When they hear you and understand you, and that's all good. You sound good on tape too.
Dolphin, is there something that you want to talk about or share?
With the dolphin, you could see it if she's walking, then she's looking. Then she stops and she cocks her head. She's listening. And you'll see, like, if she walks, she'll stop short. That's how she's doing exercise. There you can see her walk, and maybe you can count to 5 or count to 10, and then she'll stop. And then she'll like pause 5, 10, and then she'll start again.
And Dolphin?
If you count, you can almost see that she'll walk 5 seconds and then stop 5 seconds, and then walk again 5 seconds or 10.